In Italy there was a Duke of Milan called Prospero. He was old and wanted rest, so he gave his dukedom to his brother Antonio. Antonio made friends with Alonso, King of Naples. Alonso, Antonio, and many of Antonio's helpers and advisors took Prospero and his daughter Miranda, aged 3, onto a large boat. They then forced Prospero and Miranda into a smaller boat with no way of getting around except the current. Antonio wanted them to stay there to die, but one of Antonio's advisors gave Prospero and Miranda enough food to survive on for a while and some books on magic. After a while they landed on an island where they lived until Miranda was a young lady. Prospero studied his books in a part of the cave which they found to live in. Before Prospero came to the island, it was owned by a witch who had trapped the spirits of the island in trees for not doing her command. Prospero uttered to the spirits, "I will only let you out if you help me for a while." Soon Prospero discovered the witch had a son, Caliban. Caliban was a monster who looked like a crippled man. Prospero consulted with Ariel, one of the spirits, on how to instruct Caliban to do as Prospero ordered. One day a ship came towards the island. The spirits made a storm for Prospero to trap the ship. My father lies, his bones are corroded made. Those walls was their eyes. None of him is doth made, doth suffer seas change. As in something rich and strange, singing, ranking windale. Ding dong, hi up, now I hear them. Ding dong bell. Miranda pleaded to her father to tell her why he had made the storm. Prospero simply replied that his brother Antonio, Duke of Milan, and Alonso, King of Naples, were on the boat. He asked Miranda if she could remember the people of Milan before they came to the island. Miranda told him, "I remember it like a dream." Then she asked, "But were there 4 or 5 ladies looking after me?" Prospero answered, "There were more." He then went on to tell her about how they got to the island and how his brothers had made friends with the King of Naples. He then made Miranda fall asleep as Ariel appeared. Though only Prospero could see Ariel, Prospero did not want Miranda to see him talking to what looked like thin air. Ariel told Prospero that the people were safe and that they could not see the ship. He then asked Prospero if there was anything else he could help with. Prospero replied that he wanted his Ferdinand, son of Alonso, to come and chop wood. Ariel disappeared to do as he was told, whilst while Prospero reawoke Miranda. Prospero then told Miranda that she must not talk to strangers if she ever did meet one. Miranda agreed to his request. Meanwhile, Ariel was singing to Ferdinand so he could summon him to Prospero. Ariel had also told his friends to lay a feast out for Alonso and Antonio in front of Prospero's cave when he came back from his job.
I made you mad. I and my fellows, my ministers fight the madness. Our swords of tempest are well. The woods and loud winds, we lock the step stabs. Kill the still cows in the waters, my diary plume.
When Ariel had led Ferdinand to Prospero, Prospero told Ferdinand to chop some wood up and not to talk to his daughter. Ferdinand agreed and asked where the wood was. Prospero pointed his finger at a pile of logs outside the cave where Miranda was. He set to work when Prospero had gone. When Miranda came out of the cave, he started to pray to her, for he thought that Miranda was the goddess of the island. She backed away, for she had never seen a man or lady other than her father for such a long time. She said, "I am no goddess, I am Miranda, daughter of Prospero." At this, Ferdinand looked up at Miranda. They fell in love at first sight. After that, the job of chopping wood slowed a lot as they joined in conversation. Ferdinand said that they would go back to Italy and Miranda would be his queen, but they did not know that they were being watched by Prospero. He did not feel angry by them breaking the rules. He was happy. He appeared and told them that he had heard them talking to each other. Prospero told Ferdinand that his father was safe. He then led them to the place where Antonia and Alonso were eating the food the spirits had given them. Prospero asked Antonia to give him back his dukedom, and Antonia agreed. Ferdinand introduced Miranda to his father, who was pleased to have a queen of his country. Just when they were about to go, Prospero buried his books on magic and let the spirits go. The End, by Gala Hills, aged 9. A tale from Shakespeare.